almost on Main Street, right? Yeah. We're just north of the library, and we're just kind of a little bit west. There's a parking lot, but we're a little bit west of Wilson Motors here on Main Street in Logan. We need to hire him, don't you think? He's kind of cute. He could hold this for me. You're good at that. Thanks, Christian. And thank you, guys. We'll let you have some food now. Andrew, yours is coming, I think. Hopefully. He's probably starving. And thanks all for taking part in this tonight. Oh, wow.
So, you bought your computer from one of those big box stores, or online, and now it's really slow, or just not working right.
Target acquired.
PCs Unlimited can fix it. Fixing computers is what we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. Service, repair, diagnostics, networking, upgrades, system and data recovery, all your computer needs. Our prices are low, and our customer service is the best. You won't get help from the big box or online. Come see the professionals at PCs Unlimited.
We're joined here at La Wakana in Logan, Utah by Rich and Sarah. Now I understand this is your first time of trying La Wakana tonight.
Yes, yep, our friends the Wrights invited us, and so we were excited to have some authentic Mexican food.
The good thing about it is, of course, it is authentic. It isn't Americanized at all, is it? You've got a delicious plate of food there, and it looks really authentic. If you were sitting down in someone's front room and having some authentic Mexican food, this would be it.
Yeah, and I like that it was a buffet too as well, so I was able to select some of my favorite foods. Enchilada is always one that I like to eat, and the rice and beans, and yeah, it's great.
What about you, Sarah? What have you got going on over there? It looks delicious.
Well, I was really happy to see all the condiments that you can put on the top, the salsas. I love salsas and chips and salsa, and the sour cream that you can put on top. And it does feel authentic. And so it's exciting to try new foods that you don't have to travel a long distance out of the country to get some real authentic food.
Yeah. And it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but what do you think about that?
I think it's a great deal. I mean, you consider a buffet for that price and including a drink as a dinner meal. From what I understand, lunch is the same price. Great value for your money, yeah. And allows you to pick what you want to eat, yeah. And try something new too if you want, and not have to break the bank.
Right. Spend a fortune plus travel 50 miles to get what you really want. You guys going to come back?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. It's a good... Okay, so let's tell people where we are, how to find it. This building used to be, well, it's been here for ages. Used to be a bakery, a Mexican bakery at one time, and now, of course, we've got this fantastic restaurant. We're just north of the library on Main Street, and we're just west of Wilson Motors, across the street from Wilson Motors here in Logan, Utah. So if you want a really good, authentic, the only buffet that we know about, come on down. Thanks ever so much, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're so adorable. I'm taking you home.
The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Mandy and Chad, I understand this is your first time here tonight. How did you hear about this place?
I heard about it from a number of friends that gave us rave reviews about the delicious food here.
So you decided to head on down tonight and try it out? And so far?
I'm excited about the variety. It's an amazing variety. I'm going to be trying everything, and I think I'll be here for a long time.
It's a good job that it's all you can eat. Now, I understand you spent some time in South America. How does this rank in authenticity?
Oh, it's right there. It's the same kind of food that I had in Central America and Mexico, and it's delicious.
Okay. Mandy, you're sitting here very patiently trying to get some food in. Have you tried? We're here at La Huacana tonight, and I guess you guys are regulars. Emiliano, why do you like coming here?
I like it more because they kept it all traditional, and not many places are traditional. It's Americanized, and you'll never really find this about anywhere else, really.
It is kind of a unique place because, of course, it's a buffet, right? Mandy, why do you like coming?
I like it because, his family's Hispanic, and, we like going over there and having the barbecues, and it's just like the food that you'd have there, and it's a reasonable price, and, you can have all your fill and everything that's delicious. And
yeah. And you don't have to cook. Exactly. Because any night we don't have to cook is a good night. And what do you think, Christian? Do you like coming here? We have Andrew over there too. It is a friendly place to bring your family right now. To give you an idea, this building has been here forever. When I first came here years ago, it was a Chinese restaurant. In its last incarnation, I think it was a Mexican grocery. And now, of course, it's a fantastic Mexican restaurant. And we'd like to invite you guys to come down and try it out. These guys are regulars here. They love it. We are right almost on Main Street, right? Yeah. We're just north of the library, and we're just kind of a little bit west. There's a parking lot, but we're a little bit west of Wilson Motors here on Main Street in Logan. We need to hire him, don't you think? He's kind of cute. He could hold this for me. You're good at that. Thanks, Christian. And thank you, guys. We'll let you have some food now. Andrew, yours is coming, I think. Hopefully. He's probably starving. And thanks all for taking part in this tonight. Oh, wow.
So, you bought your computer from one of those big box stores, or online, and now it's really slow, or just not working right.
Target acquired.
PCs Unlimited can fix it. Fixing computers is what we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. Service, repair, diagnostics, networking, upgrades, system and data recovery, all your computer needs. Our prices are low, and our customer service is the best. You won't get help from the big box or online. Come see the professionals at PCs Unlimited.
Week 2 of Utah High School football gets underway at Green Canyon in North Logan as the Wolves play host to the Bonneville Lakers. Bonneville comes in 0-1, coming off a playoff season last year. They're looking for help along that offensive line. How the front of that team goes will be how the team goes. They came off a loss last week to Logan, and now they come back to Cache Valley to face a Green Canyon team who had a dramatic win in St. George against Pineview. A high-scoring game down there in St. George. That's good and that's bad. It's great that the Green Canyon offense can put points up, but defense was a concern last year, and they gave up 38 last week. So, can the defense batten down the hatches this week against the Lakers, or is it going to be a shootout every week with Green Canyon? Stick around for the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. We're going to find out coming up next.
I need you to bring the energy today. Remember, I'm here to guide you, but you're the one that has to do that work. Are you ready? Read me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, push yourself. This is all you. Let's go. Give me your best one. Come off the bike. Okay, come on, stay with me. Let's go. Strong arms. 2 and 1. Engage that core. Everybody meet me on. Let's go. Get your mind right. I'm gonna change your bike position. You're gonna feel this. Show me what you got. Come on. Make yourself proud. Keep fighting back. What is the best heel you got today? Let's go. You're right. That's it. This is boot camp on a bike. Let's push. Woo! That's what separates you from everyone else. Best classes, best results. Only with Nordic Track Studio Cycle.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. Well, hello everyone and welcome to North Logan on the campus of Green Canyon High School, where tonight the Green Canyon Wolves will play host to the Bonneville Lakers. Bonneville in Washington Terrace, down there just south of Ogden. I'm Eric Olson. I'll be with you all year long with the Game of the Week. And tonight ought to be an interesting one. You have a Bonneville team that is coming off of a loss at Logan, or against Logan last week, and a Logan team that really struggled last year, but it's a completely different team this year. So we're not sure what Logan is yet, but Bonneville is a team that made the playoffs last year, but they've been up and down, and they're just looking for some consistency. We may see 2 quarterbacks out of Bonneville tonight. You know, we're not quite sure, and up front is where they're really looking for some help on that offensive line. For Green Canyon, last week, what a barn burner. 2-touchdown lead going into the 4th quarter. Pineview tied the ball game with 3:20 left, and then Green Canyon scored with 12 seconds left in the game to take the lead. Hey, the national anthem's underway. Let's step aside.
68 of our journey into America's freezers. We've found ourselves at a location which we're told has frozen beef, but we need to dig deeper. Is the beef currently frozen?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Would it be possible to actually go in the freezer and get those frozen discs right out of the ice?
Oh, we already did that all this morning.
Might it be possible to have it on a stick, like a popsicle? No? All right, fair enough. With every restaurant, I feel we grow a little bit closer to actually getting in the freezer.
Don't settle for frozen. Swing by Wendy's and try a Dave's Double to see how fresh beef tastes. And now, great offers are available in the Wendy's mobile app. Download, sign up, and check your account to start redeeming today.
Well, the anthem sung nicely out there on the field, and now Bonneville coming out of the locker room and taking the field. You can't quite see them there on your monitor, but to the right of your screen, the far right in that south end zone, Green Canyon is huddling up and getting ready to take the field. We were talking before the anthem about last week's game, that thriller against Pineview, 45-38 win for Green Canyon. 12 seconds left. Gassaway with the winning touchdown run. Brett Gassaway had a big game. 22 carries, 193 yards, and 4 touchdowns, including the game winner with 12 seconds left in that ball game. 215 rushing yards, 221 yards passing for 436 yards total for Green Canyon last week. We're used to seeing that out of a Craig Ander offense, but the defense still gave up 30 points. Now, they gave up 38 points to Pineview, and Pineview's traditionally had a pretty solid team. So we'll see. We'll see on the defense how that works out. But Brett Gassaway, definitely someone to watch. Joe Daggert, the junior quarterback, was 12 of 29 for 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception last week. And Lundeen, 7 catches, 150 yards, and a touchdown to lead Green Canyon. They return 8 starters on offense and about that many on defense. Of course, a brand new school, you really don't have many seniors. Bonneville was 4-7 last year. They were 3-2 in Region 11. They lost to Desert Hills in the first round. Definitely a big tradition at Bonneville. 18 region championships, 37 times in the playoffs, and a title in 1980. But the last time they won a region championship was 2002, so it's been a while for Bonneville. Like I said, they've been up and down. In their last 5 years, they were 1-8, 4-7, 2-9, 1-8, and again 4-7. But 3-2 in region. Jans Afuvai, their coach, played at Bonneville and then had a nice career at Weber State. He's in his 6th year with the Lakers. So this one, not quite sure what to expect. I expect Bonneville to play a little bit better than they did last week against Logan and Green Canyon. You know they can put points on the board, but let's see how they are defensively. Bonneville returns quite a few people as well. They've got Mitchell Price, a running back, Jeff Afuvai Criddle, the tight end, Jake Peck, a wide receiver, and Trent City, a wide receiver. City last year, almost 32 yards per catch when he caught the ball, so he was a big play guy. And defensively, they returned 5 guys that played an awful lot. So we're just moments away from the kickoff here. It's a beautiful evening. Last week, it was like a hurricane at Ridgeline before the game as those thunderstorms were swirling around. This week, we got a little bit of a breeze coming out of the south, but nothing that's really going to affect play on the field, I don't believe. Couldn't see who won the toss down there. We talked about the defense for Green Canyon. They were 22nd out of 25 4A teams. They gave up 35 points per game. With only 4 seniors last year. So a whole lot of experience coming back. And again, a lot of the kids coming back They were sophomores last year. Coach Craig Anderson coaching a lot of guys that he's going to see again next year. And continuity is a big deal at any level. Green Canyon will kick off. Ethan Delisle from the 40, and he's going to put this one in the end zone. City just watches it go past, and Bonneville will get first crack. You could see a couple of quarterbacks for the Lakers tonight, Carter Harwood and Brock Samuels. Let's see who they go with out of the gate. It's Harwood. And they come out in a spread look, 2 receivers to each side. Harwood, the senior. Brock Samuels played a lot last week, he's the junior. Press coverage on the outside for Green Canyon. They're going to throw the little swing out to Mitchell Price. Price, positive yardage up near a first down. In fact, I think he's got 10. One way to get your quarterback going, get some easy throws there for him, high percentage. Toller's going to split wide to the far side while Cole DeMille is your near side receiver. There's a halfback in the backfield along with Price, and they're going to hand it to Price. Price, big hole right up the middle. He gains 7, make it 8. Canyon, not big up front, but they've got speed defensively. They've been gashed on the first 2 plays as City to the far side and Toller to the near side and Price the single setback. Harwood, lots of time underneath, got his man. It's Jordan Mickles, the tight end. He's got the first down. 6 yards and a first down. So Harwood starts 2 for 2 and 16 yards, and he had lots of time. Here comes an extra man late. They throw it out to the edge. There's blocking out in front. Stark is wrapped up, and that one was looking like it was going to be big yardage, but he's wrapped up quickly by Nate Corey, who had 7 tackles last week. Mon, number 20, was there. In fact, it's going to be a penalty. They really didn't give him much yardage. They gave him 2 yards, and then the penalty is going to back him up. From the spot, so that's going to be first and a long. It's going to be first down about 26, 27. Penalties can change things in a hurry. Pretty good drive start here for Bonneville. Boy, there's a dangerous throw, and what a hit. Put on by Tristan Reese, but the catch made. And a gain out to the 32, 8 yards. As they went to Stark. I mean, Reese walloped him right in his face, and he hung on to it. That was a dangerous throw. There was a defender right there. And Harwood's looking at 2nd down and 16. He's going to fake the give to Price. Go to City. City's got positive yardage. 6 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 11. 4 completions to 4 different receivers. 1 completion taken out of the stat sheet after the penalty. And it's 3rd down and long. Let's see if Green Canyon brings any heat. We got 4 down linemen, and they're not showing blitz. There's a linebacker creeping up. They're going to bring 4, running a stun up front. Underneath they go. And then hauled down for a short gain is Jeffrey Criddle. Criddle gets 4. They needed 11. 4th down. Standing at his own 31, the Bonneville punter. That's Spencer Porter. A low line drive, no chance to return by by Carson Gerber. So that ends up being about a 20-yard kick is all. And it went off the side of his foot, and here comes the Green Canyon offense. Excited to see them after their performance last week. Holbrook spread wide to the far side of the field. 2 receivers to the near side, somebody in the slot far side. Gassaway standing in front of Dygert. Dygert steps back, unloads, they're going for the big one downfield. Jorgensen, he hauls it in. Touchdown, Green Canyon. .67 yards. McKay Jorgensen, the 6-foot junior. His brother, the leading receiver last year, and he's filling those shoes early. 7-0 with 8:06 to play in the first period. Green Canyon on the board.
Tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word pass.
He's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD.
Say the word red.
It was like night and day. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
3 minutes and 54 seconds into the ball game. Green Canyon's one play. It went 67 yards for a touchdown. Dygert tossing it out there for Jorgensen, who had a step on his man. It was a perfect throw. Dygert hung in there. One more count and the pressure would have been right in his face, and it's just how you draw it up. So now Bonneville will get the ball back, staring at a deficit as Del Isle will kick. High kick, and this one looks like it'll be returnable. Nope, goes into the end zone by about a half a yard. Old Mill wanted a chance at that one. On that punt return for Green Canyon, I said it was Gerber. It was actually Lundeen. Gerber and Lundeen both wear 10. I've been told that was Jake Lundeen that was back for Green Canyon, so he's their punt returner. So Bonneville had a good thing going. They had a nice little drive to start this game, and then a penalty backed them up, and they were unable to recover all of that yardage. And now they start with Harwood in the backfield with 2 backs with him. In motion goes Stark. They're going to look for Stark out of the backfield. Catches it on the run, spins right into the arms of Kyan Marshall. One yard. Kyan Marshall, 35 yards for Harwood. He's yet to miss. He's 6 of 6. Six for 6 for 35 yards. They're running a lot of underneath. They're running drag. They're running things out of the backfield and putting him in position to succeed, that's for sure. Here's a give, and here's some yardage for Mitchell Price. Price kind of took a minute to get into gear before he hits that hole. If he really hits that hole with a head of steam, he might have been gone. He picks up 8, a quick snap. Bonneville in a hurry, and they're close to the first down. On 3rd and 1. Let's see where they spot it. They needed to get to the 30. It looks like they're going to spot it just south of the 30, which is good for Bonneville because that's the way they're headed. So that was Harwood, and he got a yard. He needed a yard. Toller and City flip-flop the formation. Now they send the back in motion. They're going to swing to him on this side. They ran it the other way. Now they're running to the field side. He gets out to the 40-yard line. He picks up 9 yards. Stark's got 3 catches, 18 yards, and Bonneville very patient in their offensive game plan. Here's the inside give to DeMille. DeMille looking for the edge, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. He needed a yard, and I don't think he got it. He got bounced out of bounds by Carter Mon right at the 40, right at the line of scrimmage. And that's the strength of this defense. They're not big by any means, but they can get side to side. 3rd and about 1.5 yards. 5:40 to play. In the first period, 7-0 Green Canyon. They're locked up man on the edges, and somebody moved for Bonneville. The official on the near sideline threw the flag, blew it dead. And there's the call from the white hat. So again, a penalty. This is about where the penalty bug bit Bonneville last time. So that's a 5-yarder. It's going to be 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 1. Travis Whiting comes into the ball game. Travis Whiting, number 39. He's all of 5'8", 150 pounds. He's playing defensive tackle. He's the second man in from this end of the line. You can't hardly even see him. The end covers him up. Underneath, near the sticks, first down, Bonneville. That's DeMille. Needed 6, they got 7, so the drive continues for Bonneville. And again, just very patient. Swing passes, out patterns. With the occasional give, they ran the inside give, looking for the edge. Makes you wonder if they're trying to creep those safeties up for Green Canyon and then take a shot. They're playing too high safety, are the Wolves. And press man on the outside. Harwood over the middle's got a man, he leaves it short. Jordan Nichols was wide open in Green Canyon territory. Harwood was being pressured, had to get rid of it without setting his feet. If he hits him, it's a pretty big pickup, but he didn't. And that's the first incomplete pass for Harwood. 8 of 9 for 51 yards before that one fell to the turf. Second and 10. DeMille out of the backfield. They go the other way with the little screen. There's blocking out in front. And Jeffrey Criddle picks up 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Nate Corey brings him down. But a manageable 3rd down and 2 for Bonneville. They're 2 of 3 on 3rd downs. DeMille comes to the near side, and 2 backs in the backfield now for Bonneville. They're going to pound it straight ahead as they give it to Price. Price head down. He's going to be short by a yard. 4th and 1 just inside Green Canyon territory. What will Bonneville do? It's 4th and a full yard. And Bonneville's keeping their offense on the field. See if they run a quick hit keep. Sometimes they'll get that quarterback up under that center. Go on first sound. We got everybody in. They try to draw them off sides. Maybe take a penalty. 3.5 to play in the first period, and Bonneville takes the timeout. They thought maybe they'd see if they could get a penalty and get the first down the easy way. Green Canyon stays disciplined, and Bonneville looks like they'll have to punt. First drive by Bonneville looked promising, and then a penalty backed them up. A holding backed them up into a 1st and 28. They got a penalty on this drive they were able to overcome. Canyon, 4th and 1, and Green Canyon set to return the punt. Green Canyon offensively last year, 23 points per game. That was 13th in 4A, so right about the middle of the road in 4A. They already have 7. They've run 1 offensive play. It was a 67-yard touchdown bomb from Digert to Jorgensen. Lundeen back. Number 10, he's 6'1". He's just a sophomore. And they are excited about his athletic potential. High kick. And it kicks back to about the 30-yard line. In fact, where are they going to spot it? At the 31. That's where Green Canyon takes over, leading by a touchdown. 3:20 to play here in the first period at Green Canyon. Got a lot of good games coming up on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel next week. Ogden and Logan. Ogden playing an early game today. Last score I saw, they were already 3 touchdowns ahead in that one. So that could be an interesting matchup next week. And then one more non-region game, and then region action gets underway. Digert just wide of his intended receiver. That was Holbrook. Four wide, and they've yet to hand the ball to Gassaway. Of course, this is only their 3rd offensive play. Jorgensen to the near side. Lundeen's with him. They're going to throw to Lundeen on a little out. He turns it back inside, gets popped right in the chops. Picks up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Third and 8 now for Green Canyon on their own 33-yard line. This is where they were when they started their last drive, and they scored from here. So Dygert resets Gassaway. 3 receivers to the far side. They check the defense now, look to the side, and they're going to change the call. Playing one high with that safety, and they're going to go outside. The quick little hitter outside. And getting right near the sticks is Lundeen. Had some blocking, but did the rest himself. He needed 8, he got 9. Here's a give to Gassaway, right up the middle. Gassaway hauled down at the 40, 39-yard line of Bonneville. 19 yards on his first carry. We mentioned him last week, 193 yards on 22 totes, 4 touchdowns and the game winner with 12 seconds to play. Two minutes to play in the first period, 7-0 Green Canyon. Dygert's going to keep. Tripped up and hauled down rather abruptly after a gain of 4. Green Canyon runs that no huddle. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a hurry up, though. A lot of times they'll get to the line and then the quarterback will check the defense and then check with the sideline. This time they run that little swing out to Lundeen, that little screen they did earlier on 3rd down. This time on 2nd down and 6 they get 5. So it'll be 3rd and a yard. Three catches, 16 yards for Lundeen. 4 of 5 for 85 yards and a touchdown for Dygert. Here's the give to Gassaway. Gassaway right up in the middle, stopped at the 25, but that's enough for a first down plus. Two for 2 on 3rd downs on this possession for Green Canyon. O'Reilly far side along with Holbrook. Lundeen and Jorgensen to the near side. Gassaway in the backfield with Dygert. Dygert looks to Coach Ander. And the offensive coordinator, both of them flashing signs out there. Look out, Dygert's in trouble and down he goes. Josh Turpin, the linebacker, slows down the Green Canyon offense a bit as Dygert loses 11. See if Green Canyon runs a play before the end of the quarter. There's 15 seconds left in the quarter. And they're going to run one. They snap it with 3 seconds left, and they're going right down the seam, and it's just a little bit long for Kaysen Holbrook. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Green Canyon leads Bonneville at Green Canyon.
My mom just had a new baby. Boy, that means I have a new little brother, who I'll be the boss of. The Star Hospital let my mom plan everything on her computer. Dad can cut the umbilical cord. And when I grow up, I'm going to be a baby doctor like Emma over there.
There are 8 Mountain Star hospitals along the Wasatch Front, all equipped for your customized childbirth plan. Mountain Star Hospitals. Look for the star.
I'm the boss of you.
7-0 Green Canyons. We get set to start the second quarter. Eric Olson along with you. And hey, one of our longtime sponsors here on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is Lynn's Audio and Video, and they are celebrating their 60th anniversary this year. You heard me right, 60th, 6-0. How many electronics retailers do you know that have been in business 6 years, let alone 60? So they're absolutely doing something right at Lynn's Audio and Video, and it's more than just great products, it's great service. It's great service after the sale. You know, I bought my very first, this is going to age me a little bit, I bought my very first own electronic piece of equipment from Lynn's Audio and Video way back in the 80s. It was a Walkman. It was a Fisher Walkman. It was awesome. It was gold. And I went to the people at Lynn's Audio and Video, and I still remember to this day they took care of me, a young 15-year-old kid that was spending his hard-earned money in there, and I felt like I got just an awesome piece of equipment there at Lynn's Audio and Video. And they still take care of their customers the same way, and they sell products as well that are second to none. So go help them celebrate this year. If you're thinking about buying that big screen or that sound system or something, this would be a good year to do it at Lynn's Audio and Video, celebrating their 60th anniversary. Third down and long. They go up top to Gasaway down the sideline. Digert was popped. There must have been a penalty right at the end of the quarter because it's 3rd and 21. Now it's 4th and 21 on that play. They weren't. Well, no, that's right. There was the sack, and that backed them up 11. And Green Canyon, where they're at right now, is 36-yard line. They may just run a play, but it looks like they're going to send Del Isle out there to kick. I forgot all about that sack. It's only a big play. Why remember it? Factory Pizzeria is open after the game. If you're watching us online, go ahead to the Factory Pizzeria right there below Gia's on the hill coming out of Main Street. Awesome pizza, and they're open late. DeMille's going to stay away from it. It's going to go out of bounds and bounce at the 11-yard line, and that's where Bonneville will take over, trailing 7-0. Bonneville's had a couple of good drives, but they've stalled out, one due to penalties, and another one stopped just short, just as they got into Green Canyon territory. $77 total yards for Bonneville in that first quarter. Here's the give to Price. Price, two hands on the ball, runs right into Green Canyon defender. He picks up 2. Looked like it might have been Trave Jensen, number 12, that made the play. Trave Jensen, 6'4", 205, a senior. This one incomplete. Third down and 8. Harwood's 8 of 11 for 59 yards. He's been efficient. Check that, he's 9 of 11. Even more efficient than we thought. Two of 4 on third downs for Bonneville early in this contest. 3rd and 8. Fake the give. They're running some games up front and they get to it. The defensive line looked like they were running either a twist or a curl on the near side. Running some games with the linebacker and they get to Harwood. He loses 4 and it'll be 4th down, and Bonneville has to punt from deep in their own territory. First sack of the night for Green Canyon. The punter standing deep in his own end zone. Spencer Porter, the senior. It's Lundeen back at the 48. Good snap. Porter gets off, great kick. Great kick, pushes Lundeen back to midfield, and right there is a Bonneville defender. Making the play is Tyreek Bias. Nice kick by Porter. 41 yards on the punt from the line of scrimmage, and of course he was standing back further than that. And no return for Lundeen after Tyreek Bias makes the nice tackle out there, one-on-one. Still good field position for Green Canyon, and they lead 7-0 with 10 minutes to play in the half. Digert and Gassaway. Holbrook to this side, Jorgensen to the far side. And they're backing off and playing a zone on the edges. They give to Gassaway, nothing doing. In fact, he's going to lose two. Offense looks to the sideline, receive their call from the offensive coordinator. They've got a wing on the near side on this play. They go for Lundeen, the big ball. Lundeen hauls it in, missed tackle, he's going to score. Gustafson missed the tackle, and Lundeen hauls it in and scores. They max protected Digert, and Digert bombs away from 52 yards. Four catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown for Lundeen. It's 14-0 Green Canyon with 9:12 to play in the half. Harwood's 10, or it's not Harwood. Digert is 5 of 8, 135 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 52-yarder to Lundeen that puts Green Canyon up 14-0. This kick's returnable. City, stop, go, out to the 25. Hey, a couple of scores of interest. Skyview leads Tooele 21-0. Last score we had out of that one, they hadn't even started the second quarter yet. Mountain Crest was being beaten by Wasatch 14-0 in the first quarter of that one, and Logan leads Park City late in the first quarter 10-0. Could Logan go to 2-0? Johnny Parkinson comes back from California to play quarterback for him. Travis Van Leeuwen, their new coach. Logan looking good early. Here's Price out of the backfield. Harwood looks to the swing on this side. Missed tackle, and 22 still running. Stark picks up about 7, and he had most of it on his own. Stark has 25 yards on 4 catches. Jacob Regan was chasing that. Looked like he just about got a hand on that throw. Stark hauls it in, then reverses field and picks up where they spot him. He's closer to 8 yards. Harwood turns and gives to Price. Price wrapped up around the head and shoulders after a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Price is averaging 4 yards a carry, 20 yards on 5 carries for 27. This is a big 3rd and 1 for Bonneville. They need to get something going and come away with some points, trailing by 2 scores. The officials are all huddled over the ball talking about something. I don't see a flag. Just some game administration by the guys in stripes. 3rd and a yard. Everybody's in the box for Green Canyon. They're going to give to Price, and Price has got a hole. He's into the secondary, still on his feet across the 50. Look out! Kiss him goodbye, Mitchell Price. Goes 66 yards on 3rd down and 1, and we've got a ball game. Six carries, 86 yards. After that one, he was 5 for 20 before that, and Price got walloped right at the line of scrimmage, gets out of that tackle, breaks another one on his way to the edge, and then about 7 yards downfield, he broke one more, and then it was a foot race. There's only 10 guys on the field. Here comes 11. Timing was a little off, but they got the kick up, and it's good. 14-7 is Bonneville with the long run. 7:43 to play in the half. After the 66-yard touchdown run by Mitchell Price for Bonneville. And another score of interest, 98 times Box Elder and Bear River have played one another. 98, and Box Elder leads Bear River right now 13-0. See if that big play breathed a little bit of life into the Bonneville defense. Snow Canyon leads Ridgeline 6-0 in the first. Lundeen takes it at the 15. Up the sideline he goes. He's out to about the 26, 27. And that's where Green Canyon will take over. Their lead trimmed to 7 as it's 14-7. Sun's starting to sink behind 700 layers of smoke. Is that another California import we could have all done without? I think plenty of that's homegrown. Can't blame everything on California. There's the give on that fly sweep to McKay O'Reilly. O'Reilly in trouble. He gained 2. Oh, we had a little bit of extra juice at the end there. .66 was giving O'Reilly the business. I don't have his name on the roster. But I don't know if anybody saw it. I don't see a flag. Everybody in the stands down here saw it. I don't know if you could hear them all going, whoa. They're going to give O'Reilly 3 yards. Personal foul on Bonneville. Now, I don't see a flag anywhere. Everybody was like, Green Canyon was ready to play. Everybody's ready to play. There's no flag on the field. It's 15 yards, and Bonneville with their 3rd penalty of the night. And that moves it clear up to the 46-yard line. And the Bonneville coaching staff wants an explanation. And they're going to get one. Whether they like it or not, it's a different story. 6:54 to play in the first half. 14-7 Green Canyon. Bonneville just scored to cut that lead in half. Green Canyon in business after the 3-yard run with a 15-yard penalty tacked onto the end. Dygert's got Gassaway with him in the backfield. They throw the quick hitter. In space, a 9-yard gain. I believe that was O'Reilly. Yes, sir, it was. Dygert continues marching towards 200. He had 221 the whole game last week. He's got 144 with 6 minutes left in this first half. He's going to keep. He needed a yard. He got 3. Tough guy on the stop for Bonneville. 1st and 10 at the Laker 42. 14-7 Green Canyon. Dygert having a big first half of the quarterback. Gassaway has 24 yards on only 3 touches. Lundeen 68 yards on 4 catches. Here they go to Jorgensen. Goodbye. How many big plays have we seen tonight because of missed tackles on both sides of the ball? Jorgensen caught it on a little simple slant. The DB was there and couldn't haul him down, and Jorgensen raced for the touchdown. Up and good, and there's the answer from Green Canyon. 21-7 with 5:22 to play in the half.
It's Puffy Baby Man. So pink.
So puffy.
Should we take him clubbing with us?
I'll go clubbing with you, Puffy Baby Man.
Oh.
The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
44 yards and a score. Jorgensen from Dygert. Dygert 188 yards and 3 touchdowns passing. Lundin has 4 catches for 68 yards and a touchdown. Jorgensen only 2 touches, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very efficient game by McKay Jorgensen. 7 of 10 for Dygert. And it's been big plays. Had a 19-yard run by Gassaway. He had a 67-yard touchdown pass, a 52-yard touchdown pass, and a 44-yard touchdown pass. Did I say 62? I meant 67. ...163 of his 188 yards on 3 throws. Ready to kick from the far hash. High and short. Cole DeMille heads for the far sideline. He's got an opening. DeMille gets past Delisle. He's deep into Green Canyon territory and still on his feet as he spins down at the 34-yard line. Big return by the Bonneville special teams as they try to stay in this ball game, trailing 21-7. Delisle couldn't make the tackle, but he slowed DeMille down just enough that some of those other special teamers could get there. Nice run by Cole DeMille, the junior. Harwood's going to hand it to Price. Price looked like he got his foot stuck in the turf as he was trying to change direction. Kind of lost his balance, 2 yards. Talked about Dygert looking for a 200-yard night before the half. Well, Price is looking for a 100-yard rushing night before the half. 7 carries, 88 yards. 66 of them coming on 1 tote. 4.5 to play in this first half. 21-7 Green Canyon. 4-man front. You're going to fake the give to Price, turn the other way, and there's running room for 22. Look out, Ty Stark racing to the end zone. He's caught. Did he get in? Touchdown. 32 yards. And a flag back at the 40. Now that's back where the quarterback got walloped. He threw it and got hit. So I would imagine this one's on Green Canyon, but let's take a look. I think it might be roughing the passer, because Holbrook took it right in the teeth just after he threw it. And it is roughing the passer, so the touchdown stands. And Spencer Porter comes on for the PAT. That's not Porter. That's Reese Graybill. Brock Samuels will hold. Brock Samuels, the backup quarterback, is holding. Reese Graybill on for the PAT. Good catch by the holder, and he puts it down. It's 21-14. We got the makings of a shootout in North Logan back after this.
Hi guys, Raleigh. This is Fernando with the Factory Pizzeria. We're running a special right now. We're giving out free nachos when you buy a large pizza with 3 toppings. Just mention this out and you're gonna get a free nachos every time you come. The Factory Pizzeria is located in 119 South Main, below the Gia's in the basement. Come see as soon as you can. Thank you.
Harwood's 11 of 13 for 108 yards and a touchdown. That one to Stark for 42 yards. He's got 5 catches and 67 yards and a score. We got a ball game here in North Logan, 21-14. Short kick fielded and returned out to the 40-yard line. It's McCade Hellstrom. The sophomore returns it up to the 40. Good starting field position again for Green Canyon. They have benefited from the field position game tonight, that's for sure. That last touchdown set up by the nice return on the kickoff. The penalty was roughing the passer. So the touchdown stands. It's 21-14. And they're stacking the far end. They're going to toss to O'Reilly. O'Reilly hits the edge and gains 4. O'Reilly, the senior, 5'10", 150 pounds. 2 carries for 7 yards for O'Reilly. Clock runs as we approach 3.5 to play in this first half. An entertaining one here at Green Canyon. Bonneville coming up from Washington Terrace. Region 11, of course, Green Canyon in Region 12. There's a toss the other way, and I don't know that Green Canyon. They had some guys that didn't look like they were set. That'll be the first accept penalty on Green Canyon. Procedure call. Bonneville with only 3 penalties. A far cry from what we experienced last week in the ball game last week. I believe the final count was 19 accepted penalties in that one. The first game for everybody.
Second down.
If you can hear, we got coaches up here right next to me. So every once in a while you might hear them. Holbrook to the near side, Lundeen to the far side. 2 other receivers in that bunch with Lundeen. They're looking for Holbrook. He makes the break. He gets run over by the defensive back, and the flag is thrown. Jake Peck is right on his hip, and as he slows to make the break, Peck kind of runs up his back, and the flag comes out. Pass interference on Bonneville. So 2:58 to play in the first half, and after the penalty, Green Canyon's going to be in Bonneville territory, 15-yarder. At the Bonneville 46-yard line. Holbrook again to the near side. Jorgensen getting dangerous on the long ball. Is split wide to the far side. In fact, they're kind of in that bunch formation again. In trouble is Digert. Nowhere to go, and down he goes. The ball's out. Bonneville Bonneville staff up here near me thinks they've got it. I can't tell. Let's see. Green Canyon comes up with it. But it's a loss of 11 on the sack. Second and 21. And now Green Canyon might slow the pace down a little bit. The clock's running under 2:20 to play in the first half. It's second down. You don't want to give the ball back to Bonneville as they are starting to click offensively. Aiden Fish with the sack. Diger unloads. Should have been picked. Instead, it's caught by Lundeen. If that was picked, it's 6. Instead, it goes through his hands, and Lundeen picks up 8. Football is a game of ifs and buts. And Lundeen on the tip drill has 8 more yards to his total. 8 of 11 for Digert, 196 yards now and 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 12. 2 of 3 on 3rd down for Green Canyon. 1:20 to play. And the clock runs. Digert in trouble, hangs in, throws a strike. It's short of the first down. He needed 12, he got 11.
Alpine, Alpine, Alpine! Alpine! Alpine!
They're going to run the sneak. They only needed a yard. Digert comes out the other end of the pile. They never blew it dead. .37 down to the 22. He gets 15 yards. On 4th down and 1. Under a minute now. Now there's plenty of time for Green Canyon. They've got all 3 timeouts. They lead 21-14. Digert's taken some punishment here in this second period. But he stood in there. Looking down the sideline into double coverage. Perfect pass in the breadbasket. 6 more. Who else? It's Jorgensen. 23 yards and a touchdown. Has no answer for Jorgensen. He's touched the ball 3 times. He's got 134 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. Kicks up, kicks good. 28-14 with 28 seconds to play in the first half. Green Canyon with the lead.
Vehicle won't start? We can fix that. Not running right? We can fix that. Won't stop? We can fix that. Auto Evolution. Honest service at a fair price on Airport Road.
One of the fun things about my job here, other than, getting to go to a ball game every Friday night, is you never know where they're going to put us. And a lot of times we get to be near coaches. And I'm near the Bonneville coaching staff right now, and it's been interesting listening to them as they've tried to find an answer for McKay Jorgensen. Number 5 for Green Canyon has touched the ball 3 times. All 3 have been touchdowns. And he's got 134 yards receiving. And here's a little roller kick. It's still alive. Finally fielded. Up to 22. DeMille comes up and takes it. 26 seconds to play. Let's see if Bonneville opens it up or just tries to get into the half. Green Canyon gets the ball to start the second half. On that last play, the 23-yard touchdown throw from Dygert to Jorgensen. They had the safety coming over. He took a little bit, he was a little flat on his angle, but they literally had him double teamed. And I don't know if you can throw it much better than Dygert did. Dygert put that one, I mean, it just fell right into Jorgensen's hands. That's going to be the end of the half. Bonneville's come out. Let's see, what are they doing? Clock's running, everybody's leaving the field. The officials are huddled up now, they're sending them off. Okay, that is the end of the half. 28-14. In a heck of a first half here at Green Canyon. The Wolves lead going into the break.
PCs Unlimited is Cache Valley's first choice for all things computer. For over 20 years, our friendly and knowledgeable staff have been there to help you with on-site and in-store service, repair, diagnostics, networking, upgrades, system and data recovery, all of your computer needs. Our prices are low and our customer service is the best. Come see the professionals at PCs Unlimited, 610 North Main in Logan.
That's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Megan, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, clean and spacious. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Wendy's 4 for $4 is now better than ever because it's the deal with more variety than ever. With 8 different sandwiches to choose from, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. So choose a double stack, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or a grilled chicken go-wrap, or the junior bacon cheeseburger, or any of these others. Whatever you choose, you still get this much food, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, and taste what makes the new 4 for $4 deliciously different. Only at Wendy's.
They would tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they'd tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And I was thoroughly confused. I had no idea where to go. There are so many options.
Say the word pass.
And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word red.
And I am here to tell you, it was like night and day. The minute I walked in the first place, but learning more about him, having him tell me a little bit about him and his qualifications. And I know he's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD. So I knew that he had spent many, many years and had a lot of experience. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. Very, very well worth it. And I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
My experience with Discount Tire. I own quite a few vehicles, more than I should. Discount Tire always takes care of me. I go down there, I feel like part of the family. They keep records of everything they've done to every one of my vehicles. They keep better records than I do. I go in there, I don't bother checking prices. Their prices are awesome. I need an inspection, I call them, wow, come on down, we'll take care of you. In fact, I have a vehicle down there right now, and that's what they said, come down, we'll take care of you. They're just great people. You go in there, it's a homey atmosphere. Their waiting area, gosh, got a TV going on, it's very comfortable. It's always very comfortable, summer, winter.
They just do a great job, but more importantly, they take really good care of my vehicles. They're really good guys.
They would tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they'd tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And I was thoroughly confused. I had no idea where to go. There are so many options.
Say the word pass.
And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word red.
And I am here to tell you, it was like night and day. The minute I walked in the first place, but learning more about him, having him tell me a little bit about him and his qualifications. And I know he's a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD. So I knew that he had spent many, many years and had a lot of experience. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. Very, very well worth it. And I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
family and my community, and so I think through being balanced and juggling all these things, it leads me to fulfill those wants and then be happier because of it.
In order to have a fulfilling and well-rounded life, you have to do a lot of different things.
She goes to her classes and she does her sports.
I don't really know how she does it. She goes to every day, which is like a smile on her face. I think everyone can have a drive, but it's the people that actually choose to feed this hunger are the people that stand out. Your hunger to win has to be bigger than anybody else's.
If she sets her mind to it, she's going to accomplish it, and I have no doubt about that. Whether it's she needs to drop 3 seconds on her time, she needs to get a better grade on her math test. Bill is just one of those people who, whenever I see you do anything, you always have this drive.
There's a drive there that comes from wanting to be everything that her mom set in motion in the first 13 years of her life.
My mom was one of my closest friends, so she had such an immense impact and influence on my life that when she died, my whole world was kind of turned around.
She was heartbroken, as you would imagine. She knew she had all these little ones looking to her. He was only 12 years old, but she became the person who was handling it.
I'm trying my best, I guess. It's been hard. She was such a big part of my life, but I'm doing the best I can.
She's a beautiful runner. It was just amazing to watch her run.
She's a tremendous sister, tremendous daughter, caring soul, remarkably proud of Jillian.
Like, she has so much responsibility in her life. It's also amazing that she does it with such humility and grace.
When you lose your mom and your sister, you realize how precious every day is, and you want to make the most of every day. You sort of set high goals for yourself, and you sort of work to achieve them.
Sheer will and, I don't know, passion and, I don't know, but to get themselves there quicker than anybody else, to reach down deep, push through that pain, that both mental pain where you just want to stop, you want to give up, and that physical pain where your legs and your muscles are screaming, and just get yourself there.
I need you to bring the energy today. Remember, I'm here to guide you, but you're the one that has to do that work. Are you ready? With me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, push yourself. This is all you. Let's go. Give me your best one. Come off the bike. Okay, come on, stay with me. Let's go. Strong arms. 2 and 1. Engage that core. Everybody meet me on. Let's go. Get your mind right. I'm gonna change your bike position. You're gonna feel this. Show me what you got. Come on. Make yourself proud. Keep fighting back. What is the best you got today? Let's go. You're right. That's it. This is boot camp on a bike. Let's push. Woo! That's what separates you from everyone else. Best classes, best results. Only with Nordic Track Studio Cycle.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank. Strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental. Experience dental care. Camp Chef. The way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. Back at Green Canyon as we start the second half. O'Reilly watches this one roll into the end zone, and Green Canyon leading 28-14. Will start at their own 20-yard line. Well, in that first half, there were 42 total points put on the board, 28 by Green Canyon, 14 by Bonneville. Bonneville with 85 yards rushing, 108 through the air for 193 total yards. Green Canyon, 31 on the ground, 230 through the air, 261 total. Diger, 230 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. He was 9 of 12, and three of those touchdowns went to Jorgensen. 3 catches, 134 yards. And we'll see what kind of changes Bonneville will make to try to put the wraps on Jorgensen. Other than getting to, I don't know what you can do, because Jorgensen is speedy with good hands. You got to get to Dygert. You have to do it at the back end. Get in Dygert's face and don't give him time to throw that ball up there. If you're going to go deep, you're going to need time. Dygert's going to give it to Gassaway. Slips out of one tackle and he picks up a yard. Dygert 9 of 12, 230 yards, 4 touchdowns. Lundeen 5 catches, 76 yards and a touchdown. 52-yarder. Lundeen's to this side, 2 receivers to the far side. Didn't catch who was here on this side with Lundeen. They're going to give to Gassaway again. He keeps those legs churning. He's not big. Brett Gassaway, 5'7", 170 pounds. But he runs low and he runs hard. Picks up 5. It'll be 3rd down. Only 4 third downs in that first half for Green Canyon. They were 3 of 4. And they're going to put 3 receivers to this side. They're looking for Lundeen, and Lundeen, they threw like a wheel, and Lundeen just stayed in the backfield. 4th down. So Green Canyon will have to punt, something they haven't done much of. Good defensive series for Bonneville. DeMille will head deep. Del Isle looks like he wants to throw it. Now he kicks it. He's got that rugby style. He held that like he might be trying to throw it. I wonder if they gave him an option, and he ends up kicking it, and it's not a great kick. It's at midfield. So it only ends up being about a 22-yard kick. And Bonneville trailing 28-14. Gets their first stab out of here in the second half. Carter Harwood was 11 of 13, 108 yards and a touchdown. 88 yards on 7 carries and a touchdown for Price. There's Price with the carry. Price with a hole. And he scoots his way forward for another yard, and the hole closed in a hurry. He picks up 3. Two minutes into this second half, 28-14 Green Canyon. And a moon coming up over Mount Logan. Run the read option. And Harwood read the keep. And he lost 2. Two of 5 on 3rd downs for Bonneville in the first half, and it's 3rd down and 9. Five wide and an empty backfield for the Lakers. 3-man rush, trouble for Harwood, he gets out of it, flag comes, it's going to be a hold, ball's free, and it falls to the ground. Penalty's going to be on Bonneville, and I would assume that Green Canyon's going to decline. Nice, that full moon over Mount Logan. A couple of billboards up there. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know, the smoke has been not great this summer, but it's made for some really nice sunsets and really interesting when the moons come up. Guess you gotta look for the bright side. 4th down and Bonneville punts. Low line drive. Bounces at the 20, goes inside the 15. Will it get to the 10? Nope, it's going to stop at the 11-yard line. And that's where it's down by Josh Taffunai. And Green Canyon with their second possession of the half. Five accepted penalties in this ball game so far, so it's been a lot cleaner than the contest we saw last week. Bonneville had one of their drives that looked very promising early on, killed by penalties. Here's the quick out to Holbrook. Holbrook picks up 5. For Holbrook, that's his first catch. Holbrook averaged 6 yards per catch last year. Here's the throw on a little comeback. They're going to spot it just shy of the 20 at the 19, so just 3 yards. Incomplete. They said it was incomplete. They were running over there like they were going to spot it. But they said it one hop there, so now it's the 3rd down and about 6. So let's see what Green Canyon dials up. Again, they go with that 4-receiver look. 2 to each side. Wide splits on their line. Quick throw, Digert to Lundeen. It's a little behind him, and Lundeen can't haul it in. 4th down. So 2 possessions and 2 punts for Green Canyon to start this second half. I don't know. That's more than they punted the first half. Yeah, I only remember 1 punt in that first half. 8.5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Green Canyon leading 28-14. They had a 2-touchdown score, or 2-touchdown lead going into the 4th quarter against Pineview, and that's one thing that looks like it may be becoming a little bit of a disturbing trend, is getting out to a lead and not holding it now, or at least not adding to it. You could call it splitting hairs. They've kept the lead and kept it right around 2 scores most of the game, but they've let Bonneville climb back in it a couple of times. City is the receiver to the near side. Stark and one other receiver to the far side, and Criddle at the halfback. Holbrook, excuse me, a wide open man downfield as Harwood finds his receiver. And Bonneville is in business as Toller hauls it in. Down to the 5-yard line. It's 39 yards. Toller with his first catch. Here's the give to Mitchell Price. Price surging forward. Let's see. No call yet. It took them a while. They talked about it, and they said, yeah, he's in. 5-yard run by Price, and it's a touchdown. And what was I just saying about Green Canyon letting teams hang around? They still lead, but Bonneville hanging in there. 28-20 with a pending PAT. (28-21), Green Canyon still leads, but Bonneville coming back.
Tell me something and I'd say, huh? And then they tell me again and I'd say, huh? And they'd say, never mind. And so I called and made an appointment.
Say the word pass.
With a PhD, and I know what it takes to get a PhD.
Say the word red.
It was like night and day. And then the hearing test was the thing that I thought, wow, he really knows what he's doing. I would recommend Dr. Daines to anybody, everybody.
28-21, Bonneville keeping pace, or at least staying within striking distance of Green Canyon. O'Reilly's going to get a chance at the 5-yard line. Swung down short of the 20. Will Toller with the tackle. Other scores of interest. We see Logan and Ogden next week. Ogden beat Enterprise 48-20. Hawks Elder still leads Bear River 16-7 at the half. Logan leading Park City 24-0 at the half, and Wasatch at the half 21-7 over Mountain Crest. Snow Canyon was beating Ridgeline. Gassaway with the give, straight up the middle. Picks up 3. The ball out to the 19-yard line now. Boy, they marked that. They marked him tackled clear back at the 15. Oh, they were early. Was Green Canyon. Everybody left, and the center was just a half a count slow on the snap. Like maybe Taylor Bryson. If you're the center, you come up and say, look, I was right. The center's always right. Everybody else was off. So now it's 2nd down and 11. That's the 3rd penalty for Green Canyon. 6:40 to play in the 3rd. 28-21, Green Canyon. Looking to go 2-0. Diger, good pocket, lays it up there, and yeah, Jorgensen was being held. City was out there on him, but that's, from a defensive back's point of view, that's better than an 86-yard touchdown. It was good coverage until the last second when he just kind of tugged on his jersey, and you could see the tug from clear up here, let alone the official right out there. So that's 15 yards and a 1st down for Green Canyon. Oh, you can hear the coaches next to me. They're talking about whether it was a hold or a pass interference. If it's a hold, it's 10 yards. So it's a defensive hold, and it's going to be 2nd and 1. instead of the automatic first down. It's 10 yards because it was 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Looks like Holbrook and O'Reilly to this side. Two receivers to the far side. Inside, the handoff to Gassaway. Gassaway finds his guard, buries his face mask in his guard's back, and just follows him right to the yard marker. Let's see if he's got enough for a first down. It is. Not a ton of work for Gassaway today. Only 7 carries, 25 yards. Last week, 22 carries. But tonight they've been able to throw the ball around the yard. As we approach 6 minutes to play in the third period. 1st and 10. 28-21 Green Canyon. Dygert keeps, nowhere to go. Dygert loses a yard. Six carries -1 for Dygert. He's been sacked a couple of times. 2nd and 11. They just kind of muddle huddle and then look to the sideline. Dygert again joined by Gassaway in the backfield. And again with that 2-by-2. They bring an extra man. They get underneath on the throw, just about pick it, and it falls incomplete. The backer saw it. He shifted out. He was a half a step behind, or that's 6 the other way. That's twice Dygert's gotten away with one. Now it's 3rd and 11. Green Canyon 3 of 6 on 3rd downs. Dygert, late rush, looks over the middle and he overthrows his man. Another punt forced by the Bonneville defense. Well, the Green Canyon offense was clicking on all cylinders in the first half. And here in this third quarter, they haven't really been able to get back in rhythm. Bonneville trails by a touchdown, and they're going to get the ball back. It's 4th and 11. Bonneville's going to let this one bounce. 37-yard line is where it stops. Bonneville takes over trailing 28-21, 5:12 to play in the third quarter. City splits to the near side. Couple of wings now for Bonneville as they turn and hand to Price. Price looking for the edge off tackle. Leans forward, picks up 5. Mitchell Price over 100. 10 carries, 101 yards now for Price, and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns. He's putting together a nice game. Price, the senior running back. City again to the near side. Looks like Toller to the far side. And again, that wing formation with Price as the running back. They're going to hand to him again. Looking for an opening. He's picking his way through a small one. Picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. fancy for Bonneville here. Harwood behind his center and guard. He pushes forward for 3 on 3rd and 1. We talked about how Green Canyon was out of rhythm. Bonneville's playing with a rhythm. They're playing with a good rhythm right now. Now they spread it out with 4 wide receivers. Harwood's going to keep it. He faked the inside give. He keeps and picks up 9. Good pace for Bonneville, and they're in a groove. Toller and Nichols to this side. 2 receivers to the far side. Stark and City. Harwood underneath. He's got Stark. Stark's got a first down, 5 yards. Only the second pass in this second half for Bonneville. Stark 6 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. The ball at the 38-yard line of Green Canyon, 28-21 Green Canyon, 2:55 to play in the 3rd period. Price comes on late. And he's deep in the eye. They're going to hand it to him. Slips 1 tackle, then thrown down. Keon Marshall with the tackle of some violence. Price with a yard. Now Bonneville's going to huddle up. Take their time. They're down to the 37-yard line. Nichols, the tight end, to the near side. Harwood's going to keep it. He's going to force it underneath to Stark. He bobbles it and can't haul it in. He would have been right at the first down marker, and he couldn't catch it clean. Harwood put it right where it needed to be. But Stark couldn't make the catch. 6 catches tonight, 72 yards and a touchdown for Stark. He's been the #1 target. 7 different receivers have caught the football for Bonneville. Now they switch the formation. City to the other side. Toller and Stark come back to this side. And the tight ends this side as well. Harwood has time, a lot of room to run. Harwood hauls it down, doesn't go down, and it was 3rd and 9. He picks up 7. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Bonneville go for it. They're not even thinking, or they're not even hesitating, I should say. They're going to force a timeout. Green Canyon takes the timeout. 1:36 to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 28-21 ball game. Green Canyon hanging on to a 7-point lead. The ball at the Green Canyon 30. It's 4th, about a yard and a half. Green Canyon is 3 of 7, or excuse me, Bonneville is 3 of 7 on 3rd downs. Harwood's 13 of 16 for 152 yards and a touchdown through the air. Price has 106 yards on 12 carries and 2 touchdowns. A little bit of a breeze kicking up. here in North Logan now. We're on top of the press box. And that wind's coming out of the west, kind of northwest. It was coming out of the south earlier. 4th and a yard and a half. They're going to give it to Price. He's got a first down and more as he turns the corner. Inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line, a 16-yard run on 4th and 2. $122 yards now for Price. Tight formation. They're going to give it to him again. 27 up the middle. 27 spins down to the 6-yard line. Price picks up 10. Let's see. 9 where they're going to spot it. They're going to hand it to him again. Price leans inside the 5. He's got a first down. 1st and goal from the 4 for Bonneville. They're 12 feet away from tying it up with under a minute to play in the 3rd. Same formation now. Harwood's going to keep it. Pushing forward, and he stopped short. Green Canyon bows up that time. Pickup of 2. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Now a play action might work. Nope, they're just going to keep pounding, and it looks like it's going to pay off. Harwood's at the goal line. Did he get in? Nope. He's down inside the 1. 20 seconds to play in the 3rd. 28-21 Green Canyon. Bonneville, 3rd and goal at the half-yard line. Harwood's going to keep it again. Harwood off to the left, and he's into the end zone. He scraped off to the left side behind his guard and followed it in. And we're 1 kick away from a tie game. Here's the kick, and let's just keep it here because they're going to stop at the quarter. We're going to have the quarter in a few seconds anyway. And we're tied at 28. Again, this is familiar for Green Canyon. They were leading by 14 points entering the 4th quarter at Pineview. Ended up in a tie ball game with just over 3 minutes left, and then had to have a last 12 seconds touchdown by Gassaway to come out of there with the win and make that bus ride home from St. George a lot more palatable. But now they've given up a 14-point advantage. It was 28-14 at the half. Now we're tied at 28, and we're 4 seconds away from the 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere. One player for Bonneville came onto the field a little late, so they had to back it up a little bit. Good kick. This one's going to roll out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the clock doesn't start because nobody touched it. You don't want it going out of bounds. So now they get the ball up, I believe, at the 35. Green Canyon, I feel like, been a little conservative offensively in that 3rd quarter. It's kind of like, all right, we got a 28-point lead. Let's see if we can establish the run and establish a few things and knock Bonneville into submission. And it just really didn't work. 3 possessions, 3 punts. Let's see if they open it back up now. And that's not uncommon to see that, to see a team get a lead like that and then try to kind of run the ball and shorten the game and See if they can't get their run game going. That's how you win ball games, putting them away, being able to run the ball. But it hasn't been something that's worked well in the third here for Green Canyon. Double stack. Here comes the late blitz. Ball up in the air, and it's just about picked off by DeMille. That's the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth in North Logan, 28-0, Green Canyon and Bonneville.
My mom just had a new baby. Boy. That means I have a new little brother, who I'll be the boss of. The Star Hospital let my mom plant everything on her computer. Daddy cut the umbilical cord. And when I grow up, I'm gonna be a baby doctor like Emma over there.
There are 8 Mountain Star hospitals along the Wasatch Front, all equipped for your customized childbirth plan. Mountain Star Hospitals. Look for the star.
I'm the boss of you.
A whole new ball game in North Logan. Eric Olson along with you as we're tied at 28 as we head to the fourth quarter. An entertaining ball game here, that's for sure. Skyview's beating Tooele in the fourth quarter of that one, 38-7. Skyview's just taking it to them. Wasatch continues to lead Mountain Crest 28-14. That one right at the start of the fourth quarter. 31-0. Logan trampling Park City late in the third. Bear River, or Box Elder continues to lead Bear River 22-7. So now it's second down and 10 after the pass went incomplete at the end of the third quarter. Green Canyon was lucky that it wasn't picked off. There's Jorgensen catching the ball and not scoring a touchdown. That just doesn't happen. .240 yards now through the air for Diger. It's 3rd and 5. Two by two again for Green Canyon. Diger gets rid of it. Ball's low and it's incomplete. Jorgensen turned for it and hit the turf. One hop and it's there. 4th and 5. Two for eight for Digert here in this second half. Wind is still swirling out there, but I don't know that it's going to be a factor. Good roll. And it goes down to about the 22-yard line, and that's where Bonneville will take over. All tied up at 28. Trying to fire up the student body. Haven't had much to cheer about here in this second half. Ridgeline now on top of Snow Canyon, 16-13. It was 13-3 in the first half of that one. Snow Canyon is leading Ridgeline. Ridgeline now with a 13-0 run. We'll give it to Price. Over 100 yards, and a couple of touchdowns for Price. He's having himself a ball game. He's got 136 yards on 17 carries. See Harwood goes to the sideline to get the play, brings it to the huddle. And the strong side's the wide side of the field. They're going to run wide. Price makes the first man miss. He runs with a lean Goes forward for 2 more. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Third and a long 6 for Bonneville. Lundeen. Is that Lundeen? No, it's not. Down on the field, it's Tristan Reese trying to get the crowd fired up. Harwood, time, has a man underneath, open. He had running room, but he threw it behind Criddle. And that's the end of that drive. Green Canyon gets it back. Lundeen back to return. Kicks away, and it's a good one. Lundeen has to turn around to go get it. And he's got running room. Up the sideline, near the 50, at about the 47-48 yard line. He had to run backwards and catch it over his shoulder like a pass. And the Gunners were down there, and he split them and picked up an extra 15, 17 yards. Bonneville had guys down there. Lundeen just ran right up between them. So here comes Green Canyon. They've done nothing offensively here in this second half. 28 points all in the first half by the Wolves. Let's see if they open it up. Dygert's got 4 wide receivers. 3 to the far side. Gassaway behind him. In that pistol look, they give to Gassaway. Gassaway's got nothing. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. You can probably hear the Bonneville coaches up here next to me. They want this win. Been a different ball game here in this second half. Green Canyon did whatever they wanted offensively in that first half. Bonneville's just kept swimming, just like Dory says. Here's the give to Gassaway. Gassaway with positive yardage this time. He's got 4. Third and 7. 3 of 8 on 3rd down. Motion far side, looked like they were a little quick coming off. They run a little slant, and it's behind Holbrook. They were trying to set it up to get the line downfield, kind of like a little screen. Green Canyon was lucky they didn't get a false start penalty. The right side of their line took off just a half a beat before the snap. But it's another incomplete pass. 2 for 9 now for Dygert here in this second half. Delisle on to kick. Everybody gets away, and that one rolls down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line, and Bonneville gets another crack at it. 7:56 to play in regulation. Tied up at 28. Next week, Green Canyon is at Viewmont. Bonneville plays Bear River. In fact, I believe they're at Bear River next week. Stay with the press coverage on the edges. Give it off to DeMille, and DeMille loses 3. Nice play defensively. Jacob Regan. DeMille loses 4. Spread it out. Harwood, back to throw. Steps up, unloads, looking for start. Fight for the ball. Incomplete. Green Canyon thought it was a pick. The official runs in and says, nope, it's incomplete. 3rd down. Third and 14. Now it's a field position situation. If you're Green Canyon, you can get off the field here. You've backed them up. They're kicking from their own end zone. You've got a short field. Huge play for both sides of the ball. Here's a new formation for Bonneville, the bunch to the near side. They throw the screen, and he's got blocking, but not enough. He got 6, 7. He needed 14. Price with his 2nd catch of the game. 2 catches, 17 yards. This one well short of the 1st down, and Green Canyon will get the ball back. Lundeen in his own territory at the 47. The punter with his heels on the goal line. This one takes a good bounce for Bonneville. 38-yard line is where it's down. It ends up being a 47-yard punt. 1st and 10, Green Canyon, decent field position out at their 37 and 38-yard line. Holbrook and Lundeen will go to the far side. Jorgensen's on this side. This is the formation they used, I believe, on that long touchdown pass on their first possession. Instead, they're going to do some trickeration. They're going to give it back to Dygert and throw it again. Lundeen with blocking. All that for 6 yards. Sometimes you can call a play like that just to kind of get your team's blood pumping. Second and 4. Gassaway is going to go out in the pattern. He's free underneath. Instead, they go over the middle. Gassaway ran into the flat, and they were late to pick him up, but they went over the middle with it, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 4. Five and a half to play in this ball game. We're deadlocked at 28. O'Reilly's the receiver to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side, and the tight end in kind of a half-pack position. Got Gassaway in the backfield in that pistol with Dygert. Dygert unloads, going deep. Down goes O'Reilly, and they got the penalty. Well, I'm watching that one downfield, and O'Reilly, as soon as he felt contact, he just fell to the ground. A little bit of gamesmanship there, and they pick up the flag. Whether it's a hold or a PI, it's going to be a 1st down. They call PI. It's 15 yards and a 1st down. So the ball now deep into Bonneville's territory. Down to their 40-yard line. They'll put it to 41. New set of downs for the Wolves. Tiger in trouble, unloads, has Jorgensen, but he overthrows him. I don't know if you could hear the Bonneville coaches next to me. The one of them is yelling into his headgear, or his headset, "Don't bite on the hitch." Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever look at Jorgensen doing anything but a fly. Although they threw it to him underneath on some quick underneath stuff early, setting that play up, I'm sure. 2nd and 10. Bobbled snap and a flag, and they blow the play dead. The Green Canyon's moving. There's been multiple times tonight where the Green Canyon part of the line is taken off a little bit early. I don't know if you could see that in the shot we had there a second ago, but the Green Canyon team turned around and waved their hands at the crowd, because some people on the sideline are trying to get the crowd going, but you don't want noise when the offense has the ball. And so the Green Canyon players were saying, hey, quiet down. Just the 4th penalty for Green Canyon. Gassaway, flags everywhere. Looks like it's going to be a hold. And Gassaway is up near the 1st down. Let's see if the play stands. In fact, he has a 1st down. But let's see. A couple of officials pulled their flags and threw them immediately right at a pile on the ground. Now they're talking about it. It was 2nd and 15. That run was good for 15 yards, but they're still talking about there's multiple flags on the field. Well, they're saying that there's no illegal chop by Bonneville. Somebody's engaged high and somebody else went low. They tacked 15 onto that run. .43 yards on 10 carries for Gassaway. And they're still talking to the Bonneville coaches on the far sideline. I mean, there's no doubt about whatever those officials saw, they were sure of it. 2 of them pulled their flags and threw them with some authority. So they definitely were sure about what they saw. It was just in a big pile, so that's immediately you think holding. And they're talking to the defensive end and telling him what he did and why you can't do it. Somebody was engaged high and then you went down in low, trying to crash that. Sometimes you can't make the play in the hole, but you can crash blockers down into the hole to close them. Here's Gassaway looking for the edge. And Bonneville's got the ball. Bonneville ripped that ball away from Gassaway. That's Bonneville's football. Let's see if the officials saw it. They tore that ball away and were heading the other way with it. Before Gassaway stepped out of bounds, and I don't think the officials saw it. Let's see. It's Bonneville football. Wow, Gassaway turned the corner, and as he spun around, another one, a Bonneville tackler comes in there, puts 2 hands on the ball. Gassaway spins one way, the tackler spins the other, the ball comes out into the tackler's hands, and Bonneville forces the first turnover of the ball game. Huge play. 5:04 to play in the ball game. Tied at 28. Bonneville now after the turnover with the ball on their own 18. Give to Price. Price up the middle. lowers his head, picks up 5. .143 yards on 19 carries for Mitchell Price, the senior. Second and 5. Kittle in motion. They're going to run behind him. Here's Price. First down. He's got 6 yards. Green Canyon pretty much controlled the first half of this ball game. They were up 28-14 at halftime. Now we're tied at 28, and Green Canyon has turned the ball over on their best possessions, their best drive of the second half, just now, as Price through another opening. He's got 8. And they're going to ride horse number 27. Under 4 minutes to play. Bonneville now out to the 38-yard line. They're in motion. They're going to follow him again with Price. Price puts his head down, gains yardage, and has a first down. 4 yards. .161 yards. Didn't see who tore that ball away from Gassaway. The coaches up here are telling me it was 45, Riker Jensen. They're going to give it this time to DeMille. Look out! 57 yards and Bonneville leads. And they're stunned in North Logan. A 2-touchdown lead is evaporated, and now Green Canyon finds themselves down a touchdown. A touchdown and an extra point. 35-28 with 3:08 to play in the ball game. Green Canyon gets the ball when we come back. Brings a little bit of noise back to this stadium that was stone cold silent a moment ago after a 57-yard touchdown run by Cole DeMille. 3:03 to play. This is almost like a repeat of last week. Green Canyon ends up getting the game tied with 3:21 to play. This time, though, they're behind. Green Canyon got the go-ahead touchdown with 12 seconds left. Let's see if Green Canyon can put themselves in that situation again. Geiger has it knocked down. And Bonneville Bonneville are playing with all sorts of confidence. Logan's playing Park City. Mountain Crest is playing Wasatch, which is in Heber City. Both of those games are in lightning delays. Logan was leading Park City 33-0, and Mountain Crest was getting stomped by Wasatch 35-14. Skyview putting it on Tooele 38-14. 2nd and 10 for Green Canyon. 4-man rush. Digert unloads. O'Reilly's there. Can't haul it in. Digert put it on him. And O'Reilly couldn't bring it in. Ridgeline in the 4th quarter leads Snow Canyon 23-13, so they're looking to go 2-0. Logan, Ridgeline, Skyview all looking at 2-0. Mountain Crest is staring 1-1 in the face, and so is Green Canyon. With 2:53 to play, Green Canyon's down to 3rd and 10. They're 3 of 10 on 3rd down. They've protected Digert here in the second half for the most part, and they've had to throw 5-man rush. They get it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen breaks the tackle. He's out across the 50 and has a 1st down. He's got 19 yards. And that's the biggest play of the second half for Green Canyon. And the other one was close. Gasaway with a 15-yard run. Digert, a lot of time, double move. There was a lot of contact back around the 30. Jorgensen was trying to do a stop and start, and he and the defensive back were locked up, and they didn't call anything on either team. And in high school, the ball doesn't have to be catchable for pass interference. They were both hand fighting out there and hanging on to each other, and the official just let them play. 2nd and 10 with 2:41 on the clock. Ball at the Bonneville 48-yard line. Green Canyon trails by 7. 35-28. Digert in trouble, down he goes. No time for Digert as Josh Turpin blasts through. A loss of 7. Third and 17. They just picked up their first down of the second half a moment ago. And now you're definitely in 2-down territory. I gotta hurry and get 88 off the field. Did he get off before the snap? I think so. Gasaway on a screen. Good pursuit by the line. He had a lot of room in front of him. But the Bonneville defensive line, they didn't slow down. They kept coming. And they only gained 4 yards. So it's 4th and long. Fourth down and 13. A minute and a half to play in the ball game, and the clock keeps on running. Digert has time. Short of the sticks. Lundin catches it. He's not going to get there. Even on the stretch, I don't think he's got it. Let's see. He's short by a yard, I believe. He needed 13. He's got 12. Let's see if they measure it. So many tackles were missed in the first half by Bonneville. And then they made him here in the second half, and he's short by a yard. Lundin, 7 catches, 94 yards, but he needed 95. 1:17 to play in the ball game. Green Canyon with 2 timeouts left. Bonneville with the ball. And now Green Canyon needs to make some stops. Give to Price. Price stopped in the backfield. And now Green Canyon will call a timeout. 1:15. Price loses a yard. He loses a yard. He's still got 160 yards rushing. 23 carries, 160 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Next week, Ogden and Logan. Before the season, I showed the schedule to somebody and they said, Ogden and Logan? What are you doing that game for? I said, just a hunch. And both of those teams look to be 2-0 going into week 3. Logan is ahead 33-0 over Park City in a lightning delay. Ogden won big tonight already. So a couple of undefeated teams next week. The rest of the schedule after that, Box Elder at Green Canyon. That one should be a good one. A couple of teams that can put points on the board. Green Canyon's got some defensive woes to fix though. They need to be able to stop the run. Price back to the line of scrimmage. And another timeout for Green Canyon, 1:11 to play. On the 14th of September, we start playing in-valley games. Ridgeline at Mountain Crest, Big Brother and Little Brother. In Mountain Crest and Skyview. On the 21st of September, on the 28th, the granddaddy of them all. Can we call it that? That's the Rose Bowl, I know, but the old man game, Logan at Skyview. Skyview at Green Canyon. Another Big Brother, Little Brother game on the 5th of October. Bear River at Logan on the 12th of October. And then a midweek game, Tooele at Mountain Crest. As they get ready, as that's the UEA week. They're not doing the UEA conference this year. They're still having the break is what I wonder. And then the playoffs start a week after that. The 26th. Third down and 10. Bonneville ought to just keep it on the ground. No, they're going to throw it. Harwood throws it to a man out of the backfield and he stays in bounds. It looked like they were going to drive him out of bounds. He puts his head down and stays in bounds. That was Criddle. He picks up 5. And the clock is going to run. For Harwood, that's 164 yards passing on the night. Bonneville's going to just go huddle up over on the sideline. Green Canyon's going to get a last gasp. Let's see if Bonneville runs this all the way down and takes the timeout. They're going to take the flag. So let's watch this punt. Green Canyon came after one earlier, and they were close. The snaps back to the punter have been accurate, but they've been not super crisp. They've been off and on in their velocity back there. one time earlier this evening, Green Canyon just about got there. So I'm sure they're going to come after this one. Lundeen is back inside his 30 at about the 26-yard line. There's 18 seconds. They're going to put 19 on the clock. If you're Green Canyon, you know, this thing's snapped and punted, the clock's running. So you can't just let it drop and let it roll because time's running out. And Bonneville wants a timeout. That's something to think about. If you're the special teams coach, this ball gets snapped, that clock starts. And if you let that ball hit the ground in front of you and you don't want to field it and you just let it roll, you know, you could get 6 or 7 seconds run off that clock, and it's not necessarily something you want. Big night for Mitchell Price, 160 yards on 24 carries. Harwood was 15 of 20 for 164. Price also with a couple of touchdowns. Green Canyon, Dygert had a good night statistically. He's 15 of 30. But you know what, the half, Dygert was 9 of 12. So he was only 6 of 18 in the second half. 264 yards, 280 yards, excuse me, and 4 touchdowns for Dygert. 3 of those touchdowns went to Jorgensen, who has 158 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns on 5 catches. Lundeen has 94 yards and a touchdown on 7 catches. But Green Canyon turned it over on their best, oh boy, their best attempt. This one's going to roll clear down inside the 5, and the whole time it was rolling, the clock was running. What a kick. I mean, talk about a tale of 2 halves. Green Canyon did whatever they wanted offensively in that first half. There's a flag out at the 34-yard line. Let's see what that is. And in this second half, Green Canyon, they can't do anything. They had one good drive going, and then they turned it over. Turned it over inside the 25-yard line. Personal foul, blow to the head. He didn't say who it was on. What a punt. That was 45, 55, 56 yards, a 56-yard kick. Kicked it away from the returner, so he had to chase it. Green Canyon, no timeouts. And that penalty was against Green Canyon. They're 98 yards away, and they've only got 11 seconds. You got a guy in Jorgensen that can run past everybody. Can they give Dygert enough time? And do you sit back if you're Bonneville, or do you come after the quarterback? Four-man rush. Dygert looks, throws the out to Lundeen. They're going to catch him in bounds, and that's going to be the last play of the ball game. Bonneville comes into Green Canyon, puts up 35 points, and erases a 14-point second-half deficit. And the Lakers will return home with a 35-28 win as both teams move to 1-1. We hope you've enjoyed the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Join us next week, Ogden and Logan. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experienced dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.